All right, here we come to the elevators at Evans Library at Texas A&M University in College Station, Texas. We are going to start off with the older elevators in the original wing because these elevators are in the process of being modernized. So this is going to be a one final ride on these elevators, starting off with the original elevators from 1967. These used to be Otis, and it got modernized with ThyssenDover in 2000. Oh, would you look at that? There is a Dover tag sitting on top of the call station. Anyways, let's ride. Here we go. That elevator car is down, so it's going to be only this one. D stands for ding. Good one. I'm gonna come back and ring the bell upstairs. Go to floor. And notice the tiny COP right here. And as you look up there, that right there is your original Otis logo, which that is going to be staying. Ding, ding is what D stands for. The clunk on the door operator obviously sound original. Let's get one last view of these fixtures before they're all gone. That's your original old Otis indicator, back when it used to be Otis. The library is mostly empty because it's almost the end of the school semester, so we have a good chance of getting a much better video of these elevators without having to deal with a bunch of crowds. Oh, and I also forgot to show the original Otis logo right there. See, this elevator car right here is not even in commission anymore. See, that elevator car, I believe, is walled off. But anyways, now we are going to start off with the Kone elevators. Sorry I'm showing off my Kone logo, but I just don't want to film around people. See, this elevator car right here is in the process of modernization. I'm gonna call this one right here. Obviously, I believe B is locked. Oh, the indicator's out on this one. Here's the original indicator. This one was installed. These elevators right here are from 1978. I think it used to be either Dover or US, but I'm not sure. But I know it's got a mod by Kone in 2013. I mean, I wish I could have seen what they were originally back then, but I didn't know much about Texas A&M until 2015. Incoming. Your floor, sir? You're going to one? I don't mean to capture you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just basically interested in recording elevator videos for my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
Jim Lee Elevators. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, we'll go ahead and get a cavity of this thing. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I had somebody who just rode the elevator with me ask for my YouTube channel, so I decided to give the rider. So I just had to give a rider my YouTube channel. So I apologize for the interruption. But anyways, I just noticed that this elevator parks in the basement. So let's see what it does if I don't hit anything. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't go anywhere. We'll give it a few minutes, see if it goes down to the basement automatically. Because I just discovered this thing just went down to the basement automatically and parked there. Oh, here we go. Sorry, did not mean to stop the camera too soon, but then shortly after it, the elevator just started moving.
Basement.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting. It just parked there. Oh, the indicator works on this one. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, but it doesn't open. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That was pretty cool. All right, here's this elevator car right now. This elevator, the two elevator cars, both the middle and right, do not serve the basement. It's only the one on the left.
Going down.
And it's got a different cab configuration as well. And also does not have a rear door. Only the left elevator car that serves the basement has a rear door.
First floor.
You can come up.
Thank you.
What floor would you like?
3. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing, ma'am?
Good.
Okay, well, have a great rest of the day.
Huh?
Have a great rest of the day.
Well, thank you. I graduated today.
Huh?
I graduated today.
Oh, okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. Wow, that light bulb was burned out. Wow, the writer who was the second writer who was just with me says that she's graduating. Well, that's a huge congratulations.
Going down.
But anyways, you see this elevator car right here is much more wider than the one on the far left that we rode. And it's got a different cab configuration. You see right here? See, this one is a lot more bigger and wider than the one on the far left. Anyways, these are your KSS 500 fixtures.
First floor. Going up.
It's quite shocking that they're even modernizing the elevators that are already like at least 10 years old from the previous mod already. I think we'll take for one more ride on the older elevators, which we go back to the Dover, which typically is known as ThyssenDover, because according to the records, these elevators were first modernized in 2000, so that makes it a ThyssenDover. This is a take in much more detail. Because this is elevator D, we're gonna go outside and ding that bell. I just hit that hand sanitizer. Oh, it doesn't do that Dover trick. The Dover trick I was referring to is when you press the button again, it'll chime repeatedly. I really like that tiny COP right there. Here's a close-up view of the indicator. Here we go. The letter D stands for ding. Look at one last view of the small COP right here. You just barely tap it. I'm back down to one. We'll end the video this time. Everyone's favorite Dover traditional mechanical bell. All right, here we are at one. All right, and that is gonna be it. That's the final ride on the elevators at Evans Library. Thank you so much for watching, and that is going to be it.